Alright, so I got two more things for my PC, one of them being this thing, which I'll get into in a second, and then one of them being this thing right here. I didn't expect this box to be this large, but it is. Okay. Anyways, I guess I'll first explain what this is. So, my computer is an HP, which means it has a proprietary power connector thingy, whatever it is. Where the power supply plugs into the motherboard, it has a 6-pin proprietary connector because HP is garbage. Meaning, if I ever wanted to use a better power supply, I would either have to get an HP branded one, which wouldn't even fit in this case. Besides that, my options are pretty limited, which is why I bought this. And this. More on this in a second. Anyways, this is a 24-pin to 6-pin adapter, meaning that I can take a regular power supply, such as this 500-watt one right here that I'm probably going to be using temporarily if it works. I can plug this into here, like so, just like that, and then I can plug this into my motherboard. This is honestly a pretty cool thing if it works. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna test out, I guess. Anyways, yeah, I was gonna get a better power supply for my computer, but the problem is I have a small form factor PC, which means that it has a smaller power supply. And that means that something like this, a normal sized power supply, will not fit in that computer, which sucks. But that is why I bought this. So, yeah, I guess we can go ahead and somehow unbox this on camera. Hold on. I guess I'm just gonna move it to the side, and I'm gonna use this because I can't find anything else in my room. And we're just gonna, well, okay, we're just, come on. We're just gonna cut this right there. Oh, God. Okay. I have no clue as to how this is arranged in here, which is why I'm, ooh, that's kind of cool, that's cool. Okay. So this is the front. Alright, that makes sense. Got it, okay. So I got it out of its box off camera because it was a lot easier to do, and oh, this styrofoam's nice. I like that. Okay, yeah, man, that styrofoam's nice, bro. Anyways, here is the new case for my computer. It probably seems extremely stupid to put a stupid $200 computer motherboard into this, but it only makes sense when I say that I needed to fit a bigger power supply. Other than that, there was really no point. And yeah, that was the only reason I bought this. Well, besides it looking really, really nice. So I guess let's just take it off this top. You know what, I'm gonna move this box. So this exact case is a Rosewool Prism S. It's a Prism Lite on Amazon. The only difference between the regular one and the Lite, at least on Amazon, is that the Lite version doesn't come with RGB fans. That's basically it. So yeah, I'm gonna get this out of the bottom foam thingy and I'll be right back. Alright, I guess we can just take this off if it'll come off easily. There we go. Here's a good look at what this thing looks like. The side is tempered glass, which is amazing. It has like this really, really cool polygonal shape type thing. It's really cool. It's made out of metal, and it's cool. Again, for the 50th time. On the other side, there's basically nothing besides vents, probably for a radiator. Yes, it is. Okay, well, I'm not adding a radiator to mine, at least right now. I don't need to, ever. Honestly. On the top, we have a power button, whatever the heck this is, I assume a restart button or something, and we got two USB 3 hubs, as well as a headphone jack and a microphone jack. Epic. Here's what it looks like on the rear. We have our PCI Express slot hole thingies, covered up with these cool mesh crap. Here we have another vent, what seems to be the hole for all the ports on the motherboard, and our power supply hole thingy. Whatever that's called. On the bottom we have slots for 3 fans, which is probably good, I assume. And it also has a filter as well, if you can't see that. There you go, now you can see the filter. So we have thumb screws on the back, right here, and right here, and we also have one right here, which I don't really know what that's for. Okay, so I guess, okay, it doesn't really matter. The case opens up just like this. It does stop right here. If you go any further, you'll probably bend those. But yeah, that's what it looks like on the inside. This is really hard to do one-handed because I'm trying to hold this glass door open. Jesus. They gave us two 140, or I don't remember if these are 120s or 140 millimeter fans. I have no clue because I don't know about computers. So like, you know. Anyways, yeah, these look pretty nice, so should be epic. I don't really care about RGB, but I might put like an RGB strip in there. I don't really feel the need to put anything else RGB in it, at least right now. This computer is literally a Core i5, like it doesn't need RGB, but it would look cool. The only downside to this case, I believe, is the fact that the power support is top mounted instead of bottom mounted, which means that you're gonna have to run a longer cable up to the top, you know? So it's kind of not the best, but you know, it's not really that big of a deal. Alright, so I took off the side panel, it's right there, and I was mocking up this power supply because I'm probably going to use this temporarily. I know it's an older one, but it's still 500 watts, and it's a bigger, this is literally why I bought this case, is so I could fit a bigger power supply in there, and I happen to have one right here. It should work. It came out of a working system. Well, not a working system, but one that could power on, which means it was giving power. Like I said, this is just temporary. I am looking to get like a 650 or something like that, or a 550, I don't know. But that'll have to do for now. It's a lot better than the 300 watt one that's in my computer right now. Anyways, as I was saying, I opened this up and here are all the cables that come on this thing. This, I assume, is for the headphone jack and other stuff like that. And this one right here is for the power button, the power LED light, hard drive light, and stuff like that. And then this is for the USB 3.0 thingies. I was messing around with it, and when I first opened it up, I didn't notice it at first, but after a little while, I noticed that this was inside of here, which I assume is a hard drive slot. So I guess, let's open it up, because I haven't even opened it up yet. I have no clue what's even in here. Oh, okay, this is cool. Alright, this is cool. And are these, awesome. Alright. So we got some ties right here. Inside of here we have what I assume, yeah, zip ties as well as screws. So that is pretty cool. That is awesome. Okay, now I'm gonna mock this up real quick and just see how it looks in there and stuff like that, and I'll get back to you guys when I'm done with that. Alright, so this is exactly why I'm using this power supply, is because number one, it will fit in here, and number two, because it's better than the other one, except for the fact that it doesn't have a 80 plus rating or anything. That is fine for now. Like I said before, very, very soon I'm getting a new power supply for it and stuff like that, so it's really not that big of a deal. But yeah, so I guess I'm gonna mount one of the hard drives that I have, which is right here. I'll mount it on here, and there we go. It's in place. Alright, so I've made sure that all of these connectors fit on my motherboard that I have right now. All of them fit, which is amazing. That's awesome. So I guess what I'm gonna first do is probably gonna I don't know. Let's see. Here's where we run into an issue with length. Okay, so this is cool. So I figured out that you can put the PSU in both ways, upside down and regular. I don't know why I didn't think it could go in the other way, but that gives me a lot more room because the cables are now right here, which is amazing. It doesn't solve the problem that I have with these all being able to reach, but that's really not that big of a deal, honestly. I don't really care. Like I said before, this is only temporary, this this power supply, so like it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I guess let's move on to something else. I did it off camera, but I got the hard drive in, as you can see, and yeah, I guess we can take not this, obviously not that. We can take this and plug it in just like this. So at this point in time, I've gotten basically everything unplugged from the motherboard. I'm leaving this connector plugged in because it's not plugged into anything, and I want to keep that in its same place just in case I forget somehow. I don't see how I would forget, but you know, just in case, just to be safe. I took out the graphics card. This is scary. This is scary. Well, a bunch of stuff has happened since the last clip. I took out the motherboard from here. Now it's screwed in to here. The reason I didn't do this on camera is because I didn't want to risk ruining anything if I haven't done so already. So, yeah, I ended up just doing that off camera. But anyways, there's a problem with this motherboard, and that is the fact that the air cooler, whatever it's called, is chassis mounted. as you can see right here. So I have no clue what to do right now. I'm debating on maybe cutting this whole section out. I'm not sure. I'll figure something out, but I don't think I'm going to get to that today. I know I'm not going to get to that today. I'm not cutting all that crap out today. I mean, besides that, I think we're going to go ahead and get started with wiring stuff. I mean, that's basically all I can really do right now. By the way, I don't know if I'm going to be able to hook these up to this motherboard, these fans. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that. Alright, so I've basically got all the wiring fully done. I think it's time to install the graphics card. So I switched out the shroud for the taller normal size instead of the small form factor size. And oh, these are all screwed in. Okay, that's kind of cool. Alright, I've got both of those unscrewed. Now we can basically just take the graphics card and line it up as so. Line it up over here as well. And once it's lined up, you can just snap it into place, and voila. Beautiful. Now we have the 1050 back in this monstrosity. Right now, I have two little things on each of these screws, just two. I think I'm going to test this out and see if it works before I make that mount for it. Not make, but, you know, cut out that thing, because I'm going to have to cut that out, and then I'll screw that in. So, I have some stuff plugged into this right now, such as HDMI, mouse, and power. I'm really scared, because, like, if this goes wrong, I'm going to be really, really sad. I'm just going to flip the switch and see if anything happens. Nothing's happening. I'm going to hit this. If it turns on, then I'm going to turn off the power supply. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, wow. Alright. I don't want to run this for long. Wait, I just want to see if it boots. I want to see if it boots. Okay, okay. F1. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, I'm going to power this off now. I forgot. I was like, oh, crap. What is happening? I forgot I didn't have the keyboard plugged in. Okay. I guess I'll see you guys when I make that mount then. So, fast forward like a week, a few things have changed. Before I go and unbox this and install this, I want to go over what has changed with this. Honestly, like, not that much has changed. This right here took me around 3 days to cut out with a not so great Dremel. I got it out, and it works. Actually, it works, like, amazing. So, you know, that's great. Here's the power supply that came with the PC. It's just a 240 watt piece of garbage. Yeah, I have this temporarily in here just so I could test it out and run it for a bit and stuff like that. And yeah, everything seemed to work totally fine. Here's the power supply that I was going to have in here temporarily, literally just for a few days until I ordered this. But it ended up not working at all. So, like, the computer would turn on and then it would just completely shut off. So yeah, I had to end up switching back over to that one right there. So this right here is the speaker that came out of the original case, and I only have that mounted in here just so I can, you know, like, if it, when it turns on, it makes beeps and stuff like that. It's really not necessary. I just kind of want it in there because why not? I'm gonna figure out a way to mount that in the future, but for now, that works. This is one of the USB hubs that came out of the front of my computer. Yeah, I have the cover, I just need to put it back on, but I need to figure out a way to mount this somewhere because I found, like, the only reason I have this is because I found a light strip right here, as you can see, this, which I need to, like, re-tape or something. I don't really know yet. I wanted to add this because, I don't know, why not? It looks nice. I already tested it out inside of this case, and it looks pretty nice, so, you know, why not? But I have it plugged into the motherboard right there, and, you know, have it routed in through there and out here. I just have to figure out how to mount this because, you know, I have no idea how to do that. I guess it's time to take this small boy out of here and replace it with this one right here. Before I do, I guess I can go over some stuff about this. First of all, yeah, I did just scratch out the label because my permanent marker was not working, and I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna scratch it out. This is an 80 plus gold, 600 watt power supply. It's a prestige power supply. It ran about like $50 on Amazon, so like, that's really not that bad. But yeah, I'm gonna put this to the side just for now, and I'm gonna take this power supply out. I thought there wasn't any way that you could add fans to this motherboard because there are no connectors that actually work for it. But if you look right here, this 4-pin connector right here, actually works with the 3-pin plug that comes with these fans. All it really needs is to have the 3 pins plugged into the ones all the way to the left, and it actually works. Now I can basically just take this and bring it all the way up through there, and voila, now the crappy power supply is out of the PC, and now we can take this one, and I guess we can unbox it real quick. So, and yes, this did come from Amazon this way. It didn't come in any box or anything, which was kind of, you know, not the best thing to do, but it's whatever. Wow, that is a lot of cable. Okay, here's the power supply in its entirety. Okay, there we go. So, here's what it looks like. Once again, $50, 600 watts, 80 plus gold. It also comes with some thumb screws, actually, so I'll use those, sure. And this cable right here, and voila. Now it's plugged into our adapter, and that adapter will be able to plug into our motherboard. Now I think it's time to put this inside of here, so just put it in just like that. Now it's time to screw this in, so I'll be right back. Now that I have the power supply screwed in, I guess it's time to route cables once again. Here's the main power, and now I'm gonna have to find a way to organize this because this is like really long, but it works, so that is great. So what I'm probably gonna end up doing is taking the SATA power out of here and removing that. So I guess it's a good thing that I, you know, unplug this, because I'm probably just gonna end up running everything off of the SATA coming from the power supply. So yeah. Now we have CPU power. Before I go and manage all of this, clean this all up, I probably should test it. That would probably be a good idea. I guess this is the moment of truth. Will it turn on? No, it will not. You know why? Because I forgot to flip the switch back here. Okay, try number 2. Will it turn on? Okay. Alright, so this is cool. So before I hooked up this fan, as janky as it is hooked up right now, when I would go to boot this up, it would give me an error saying that the rear chassis fan was not connected, and I never had a rear chassis fan. It's not doing it now, so let's see if it'll boot, I guess. The only error that I have is that the front USB 2 is not connected. Set boot. And Windows logo. This is epic. Okay. I guess I will be back if this actually works. Wait. Oh, it's already... Okay. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh! This is cool. Alright, so, as you can see, the computer is turned on. It seems to be working totally fine right now, which is amazing. I'm so glad that it worked. Basically first try, well, second try, because I had to turn on the actual power supply. But yeah, this is what it looks like so far. So I guess what's next is I gotta fix the this right here. Yeah, that. I have to fix that, and then I want to try hooking up this hard drive and see if it works, because when I had my old power supply, then it would try turning on and then it would just shut off because it was too much power. So yeah, I'll be right back. It's not the best, but it's definitely a lot better than whatever was happening over here. But yeah, anyways, besides this, I also hooked up this Samsung hard drive. Yeah, I guess we're gonna see if that works. Well, we're gonna see if this whole thing still works. So, power switch, where is it? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Okay. That is expected. And yes, this is an issue. I don't really know why this is an issue, but it's an issue. And yes, I am still using the absolute garbage keyboard that came with this computer. It weighs less than a 90s Geo Metro, and it feels cheaper than one as well. But it works, so... I mean, yeah, the only plus side to this thing is that it works. Let's go to files and see if the hard drive comes up. So as you can see, both drives are showing up. It looks like there's a million drives, but that's because this used to be a Xbox One hard drive. And yeah, for some reason there's a lot of directories. I have absolutely no idea how to get rid of this and just have one directory. Okay, this is getting really annoying right here. You have to press down on a certain spot. There we go. And it'll come on. I don't know what I did to it. I guess I messed it up somehow. Anyways, since I'm done, I guess we can put the side covers on. So let's do that. Alright, so this is what it looks like. I think this case, honestly, it looks really cool. I love this polygonal design on the front, like, the most. I honestly like basically everything about this case. It's a really, really, really good case. So, yeah, I guess if you want, go check out the Rosewell Prism S, or Prism S Lite, on Amazon. I actually think the prices went up just a bit on them, but they're still totally worth it. So, yeah, there's the case. We have the power supply. Now all I want to do is get some RAM, and honestly that's probably going to be about it for this motherboard. Obviously in the near future, since I do have this case and other stuff, I'll have the RAM and everything. I want to get a better motherboard and stuff like that. Something that's actually meant for gaming. I think in total this entire thing has costed around $450 at most, I think. I've honestly been having so much fun doing this. It's honestly really, really cool. And it's also really, really cool that basically everything on this thing completely worked out. The only thing to not work on this case is the reset switch, and I have not found a way to actually get that working yet. I'm still working on that though. So, you know, for now, this is what it looks like. And it's kind of cool too, because now I have room for literally almost anything. So, yeah, I'll probably be keeping this case for a long time. I guess with that being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and tell me what you think down in the comment section below. I still want to make more videos on this thing, so if you enjoy this stuff, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos on this and some other stuff that I have, including a crap ton of phones. For those of you who are new, yes, I have phones. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. I didn't realize it was 11:51. That's bad. Okay, good. Okay, bye.